I also invite Sanket Bhatt on air with us. Just a few things that I would like to further highlight. Now, people have just gone back in time and they remember a cycle as a vehicle that has two wheels, a brake, and that's it. That's how it ends. Now, you have a very high-tech bike. Obviously, you're doing such high-tech things, so you need technology with you. But just sort of reveal what bike do you use and what is so special about these bikes that you can go, on a long way and not really feel that technology is not backing you.
Yeah, cycling has become old-fashioned to say. The thing is that you can also do it on other bikes. I did my first on Hero Ranger Swing dirt bike. It is also a good bike. Indian bikes are also good. But the thing is that when you invest more and more money, it becomes easier. You spend less amount of energy. So it is that I wanted to buy a better bike. So I got a Trek 4300 disc. So that is it. But you still get more. There are also touring bikes, something like that. And they would also the cost would reach around 1 lakh, something like that.
Oh, that's whopping.
So it is not that you cannot do it on 5,000 or 3,000 bike. You can do it, but you have to need more kind of so willpower. But along with willpower, you also
and
physical
obviously
aspects.
a personal choice or a preference of a vehicle.
Yes.
That is lovely. Who would have thought, probably 15 to 20 years back that a bicycle will have a disc brake. Now this is something new. You have bikes entering in the market that have been publicizing only on the show by just putting the publicity campaigns based on that one aspect that this has a disc brake. And you are riding a bicycle that has a disc brake. Now that is...
There are also electric bikes and I think they will be coming into India.
Wow.
There are also electric bikes, but it is those bikes are something like them. Your pedal, the mechanical energy again the battery gets charged up, and then you can discharge it.
Lovely.
Because I heard about this Yo bike, but you have to charge it overnight. Again, you are using electricity, and somewhere far away, coal is being burnt up, thermal power,
so
again
that's
pollution.
Again,
so
killing
electric,
the whole purpose.
Yes, but that is also good, I would say, rather than traveling on your petrol or diesel. But these are also best things I would say is this: you're pedaling it, you're charging the battery, and then it gets discharged.
Beautiful. And now since you have this very high-tech bike, apart from the bike and support of technology, what is it that you do before a particular expedition that you're going on to? Do you, apart from mental preparation, obviously, because you are mentally focused enough to go all the way, but apart from this mental preparation, the mental focus, physically, how do you prepare yourself, say probably a day prior to such an expedition? How do you go about it?
About physical aspects, it has to be done daily.
Daily,
you can, if you want to do cycle to expedition, you should cycle daily. That's a simple thing you can do. Little bit of exercises, simple exercises. I would rather say do yoga. That is the best thing. I don't know yoga so deeply, but simple things. Even breathing exercise. That is very important. That's the problem. This Indian Sanskriti and everything.
We do not.
It is so strong and there are so many benefits out of it, and we are ignoring it. We are just running towards west. Yes, it is good thing, but the problem is they are running towards us. The grass is greener on the other side, something like that. But sometimes I feel that they have tasted everything, and now they are feeling that this is the best, and we are going again towards that.
True.
So I feel there are so many simple things like yoga or something like that. Meditation that helps you a lot. Yoga that's it. And diet, I don't believe you have to, when you're cycling, you have to follow diet. That's the best part. I love food, eating. You can eat anything you want.
And then you burn it off on the cycle.
Yes, you don't have to worry about getting fat.
Lovely. And probably how we hear that even in the West of now, even the marathon culture has come down to India. Before a marathon, probably people have these various ways of preparing for the big event. They say you don't have food so and so number of hours before the event, have constant water to keep yourself hydrated. Any such thing that you follow?
Yes, those technically I would say they are not wrong. I would say they are not necessary because a lot of research has been done and big people are saying it, they have studied it and then they are saying it. So I won't discard it, but I still feel that simple diet has to be followed. You have to just follow the simple diet and simple exercises you have to do daily. That's it, I feel so.
You make it sound so easy.
Yeah, exactly, because if you get into so many technical aspects and so you have to be that much intelligent or you have to follow it. Otherwise you will get confused.
True. There's a whole lot of suggestions coming in from people. Can't sort of execute everything.
Just follow one simple thing.
Okay, now coming back to your sole motto of GreenCycleGreenEarth, and that is obviously towards greener, sustainable and peaceful future. Now tell me, you have decided that you're going to do an expedition And obviously you've been traveling along the length of India, and you have sort of planned your expedition over 50 countries across 3 continents. Now those 3 continents I believe involve Central Asia, Europe and Africa, and this is going to cover probably approximately 80,000 kilometers.
Yeah, more than 80,000.
More than 80,000 kilometers. Now how long have you started on this expedition?
Technically I would say 6-7 months back.
6-7 months back. Okay.
Otherwise virtually you can say, I don't know. About this 3 continents, it was 2 years back.
2 years back.
Just after the first expedition.
Okay.
But technically 6 months back I have been preparing. 6 to 8 months back I have been preparing notes. I have been researching or trying to read other the website of other cyclists, other adventure people.
How they've gone about their routes.
Going through maps, going through every country's this temperatures, in every
you
month.
need to keep that in mind.
What is the winter season? Everything is on net. Thanks to Google.
Thanks to Google, yeah. Lovely. Now, probably a question that comes to my mind is, now there are, for our listeners, I would like to specifically mention there are 7 continents. How did you zero on these 3 continents? Why only Central Asia, Europe and Africa, and not probably other continents like Oceania, and why? Any specific reason? Or
again, the same thing. From childhood, I had these places I wanted to do somehow. Something like Antarctica. I don't know it's possible to do it or not. Yes, it's possible. It's not impossible. Antarctica, then Afghanistan.
Okay.
That was my best. Afghanistan. Then it was Africa, and then South America.
Okay.
So I wanted to do this I want to do this. I don't know about the other 2 parts, Antarctica and South America. So when I was making this route, the thing was not only about doing an expedition, it was not only about adventure, it was about creating an awareness, speaking to people, motivating them, trying to, there's so many positive things going out there, trying to document it as sustainable projects going on both micro and macro level across these places. So I thought Afghanistan comes in the route, Africa comes in the route, Europe will be a luxury, that would be great, that would be great. So then when I was calculating the time, it was not only about cycling and cycling. Otherwise, more than 80,000 kilometers is something like 2 times the globe of the Earth. So it is, you are taking the whole circumference of the Earth 2 times.
My goodness.
And if you take out the time span, we can do it. Or if I go by my previous expedition, we can do the whole world, around in 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
Yes. But then I found out it was not about only setting a record or just taking it or seeing all the places. Yes, it is a byproduct, I would say. It happens when you go out there, you meet local people. It happens. You see the beautiful places, everything. You get you get everything from the people, from the nature. It was about speaking to people, trying to motivate it. So when I was documenting and researching, I found out the time span was coming around 4 to about 4 years.
Oh my.
And then I thought my mom would get really mad. She's already mad. Oh, mad. I mean, no mom would allow any person even to cycle from, from even around Mumbai. The trend we are seeing it.
Scary.
It's scary. That's the problem. I don't know why it's scary. People say it. So I thought how much I can cover, and then I realized at least I want to do this Afghanistan and Africa, and I also want to create an awareness. Afghanistan and some parts of Africa was for my own thing, and to go other places and speak to people.
Came along the way.
Yes. And why not do, because I had to make a kind of an expedition which will be also attractive enough. So that's it. And what I want to do is I don't want to catch a plane in between. So wherever I find a sea, I will try to catch a ship. I have seen that. I researched on Google. I found out there are ferries over there. The only problem is where I reach the last point,